This week's card is simple and elegant and easy to construct. The base of the card uses the Gina Designs base weight pure white cardstock. And whenever you use any of the base weight cardstocks by Gina Designs, you do have to score it using some sort of scoring device. Maybe you have a Fisker's cutter with a scoring blade, or if you want to use one of my favorite scoring tools, I just love the Score Pal. So I'm going to score my piece of cardstock at 4 1/4. And I like to just run my scoring tool down it 2 or 3 times. And then the proper way to fold is away from that score line. What you've done is you've actually made an indentation there and you've stretched the fibers so that it can fold away from the score line. So there we have a perfectly folded card. And now I'm going to begin the construction. I'm going to begin with a piece of my black onyx base weight cardstock and one of the pattern papers from the kit. Now to get all of the cut pieces, all of the measurements of the cut pieces that I'm using in today's card project, just look below the screen and you'll see all the pieces and all of the measurements that you'll cut them to. I'm going to put some tape on the back of my pattern piece of paper. And then I'm going to go ahead and affix that to my black onyx cardstock, just like that. Now I'm going to add a little bit of ribbon, and I've used the black onyx gingham. So I'm just going to cut that just a little bit over the size of the card, like that. And then I'm going to line it up to where I want it, and I'm going to flip it over and add a little bit of my tape, just like that, on the sides. And just fold that ribbon right over. This way I don't need quite as much ribbon. Now I'm going to cut one more piece of gingham, just like that, to make my bow. And I'm going to go ahead and tie the bow like that and trim it. There. I'm going to add 3 little brads to the bottom. Now you can use any kind of little squishy thing. I like to use a piece of mouse pad. Works perfectly for this job. And I'm going to lay my piece of cardstock where I'm going to pierce my holes. And these are the piercing templates from Gina Designs, but you can use any piercing template or you can just use your eye. And I'm going to use a paper piercer, and I'm going to go ahead and punch 3 holes. Now the reason why I like this template is because I can evenly space them. So I'm just going to punch, let's see, where do I want it? How about there, there, and there, just like that. Now I've got 3 evenly spaced holes. I'm going to pop in some of the black onyx brads that came in my kit, right in there. Just like that. You're going to like these brads. They're very soft and very easy to bend in the back. And I'm just going to go ahead and bend them open like this. And now I'm going to attach this whole thing onto my base. And what that does is all the yucky stuff on the back you're not going to be able to see through because it's all going to be taped right down onto there, and when you open it up it will look perfect. So you might want to add a little bit of extra tape right around the ribbon and right around where the brads are, like that. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and position that onto my card. Just like that. Now, I'm going to take the flower that used the thumping technique and I'm going to add a little greeting. The greeting I've chosen is thank you, because I can never have enough thank you cards. And I'm going to use some Memento Tuxedo Black ink. I'm going to go ahead and ink up my stamp and then stamp my thank you right onto that part, just like that. And now I'm going to go ahead and tape this onto a piece of black base weight. Like that. And then go ahead and tape it right onto my card front. And just pull my ribbon out of the way. Pop it on there. And then I have my beautiful thank you card all ready to send.